So has everyone got hold of either tins or some kind of compost?
I'll just go and get mine.
Tins.
Two. Yeah, two.
Michelle, I know your camera's off. Can you just give me a yes if you're actually there? I don't want to start without you. Camera is on.
Just got
Sorry
my
about-
big
Hi, Katie. My camera's off because I have short bandwidth. Sorry.
No, that's fine. And I know you prefer being off it anyway, so that's no problem, Wendy. Okay. I've got a heater pumping, so I'll be really cold today. So yeah, all you need is a chair and 2 tins or some kind of hand weight. And we're going to start just taking a seat anywhere that feels comfortable. You can slouch back, you can sit at. Bring the hands onto the knees for a second and just close down the eyes. Just take the first few breaths just to settle into the body. Paying attention to the upper limbs, noticing the core and your lower back. Noticing the shoulders, the arms, the wrists, the hands. And just becoming aware of any sensations. Beginning to notice the head as it rests on top of the shoulders and the spine, and perhaps notice if the chin is gently tucked, and see if you can lift up through the crown of the head and find a little bit more height. And then gently roll the shoulders back, start to squeeze the shoulder blades together and start to find a little bit more space across the front of the body. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently drop the chin all the way down towards the chest. Keeping the shoulders back, and perhaps notice if you feel any sensation of pulling. And then just start to roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then bring the chin back towards the chest. Rolling left ear to left shoulder. Chin comes back towards chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. This time we're going to make a full circle, so bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder and very slowly release the head all the way back behind. Continue to roll it all the way around, left ear to left shoulder, and then tuck the chin towards the chest. And then going the opposite way when you're ready, left ear to left shoulder. Rolling it all the way back. Right ear finds right shoulder, and then chin comes down to find the chest. Good. Then when you're ready, in your own time, gently start to bring the chin up again, lifting through the crown of the head. Good. And then bring the arms out in front of you, just start to make circles with the wrists, moving in one direction. And then go the other way. Good. Okay, shake out the hands. Now what I'd like you to do is we're just going to interlace the fingers in front of the body. And you can open your arms if you want to see. You're going to pull the hands forward and start to dome into the upper back. So you're really trying to pull the hands away from you, draw the abdominals back towards the spine a little bit. Tuck the chin down to the chest. Good. And then as you inhale, turn the hands away, so the palms face away from the body. Reach the arms up and take a little bit of a back bend here, inviting the arms to come as far back behind the ears as you can. And notice if you've poked your head forward to make your arms vertical further back and tuck the chin in. Good, and then turn the hands down, pull them forward. So maybe a bit of a cat-cow. Chin tucks towards chest, belly draws in. Turn the hands away again. Inhale, open the body up, take a bit of a back bend, arms go behind, chin tucks back. Last time, exhaling, hands go down, pull them forward. Really pull the hands as far away as you can, create more space around the upper back. And then turn the hands away, inhale, open and arch back. And then gently release the hands down. I'm going to bring the palms onto the shoulders. And we're just going to gently twist a little bit left and right. Good. Bring the left hand down onto the hip, reach the right arm up. And then gently lean across. Inhale, climb up. Hand goes down to waist, left arm reaches up, lean across. Okay. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring the hand down. Okay, so last little bit that we're going to do to warm up, we're going to use the wrists a little bit today, just to bring the hands in front of you. Those of you that do yoga with me know how much I love this exercise. You're going to pulse the hands, bring them up in front of you. Really try and get the fingers going wide and then as close into that as you can. Bring the arms back down. Bring the arms back up. You'll start to feel this hopefully in the forearms, and you might start to find that one hand wants to slow down, bring the arms back down before the other. One more time, bring the arms up, really pulse the hands. And then hold at the top, pulse as fast as you can, as long as you can. One hand will start to slow down, talk to it. Bring the hands back down. Horrible, shake them out. Any of you that spend any time working on computers, I really do suggest waking up the forearms. It just protects the wrists a little bit. Okay, we're going to get into the main bulk of it. So we're going to plant the feet down. So you want to make sure that you've got a nice angle, kind of knees down to shins. Walk yourself a little bit forward to the front of your chair if you can. So you need a little bit of space between you and the back of the chair. Bring the hands up to one. Across the body. Option 2, you can take it after the first variation. You can extend the arms overhead, depends how your core is feeling. But we want to make sure the rib cage stays tucked in. A lot of times when people start to lean back, we take a back bend and it skips out the purpose of what we're intending. So we're trying to draw the rib cage in, and then we're just leaning the whole body back as if it was going to touch the chair, but don't watch the feet want to lift, keep them down. Hold for as long as you can, and then come back up. We're going to do 10 of those, just starting to wake up the core. So bracing at the front, the rib cage in. Leaning back, keeping the core strong. Holding there. And then gently coming up. Good. Lean back again. Rib cage in. Watch the feet. 9, come back up. Leaning back, keeping the front braced. And back up. Good, you've got 7 more to do. Leaning back, try and keep the whole body quite long. And up. If you're finding these aren't challenging you enough, you're welcome to bring the arms overhead. Just watch the extra weight behind you as you lean back. And coming up. Just really make sure the rib cage is tucked, the whole body is engaged. And up. 4, and up. You're not sure, you can always try the arms overhead. 3, no takers. Bring it up. Last 2. Lean back. Come up. Lean back. Good. Come up. Okay. Bring the arms back down if you've raised them up. We're going to go and wake up the obliques. So option 1 would be to bring the hands back across the chest, which we had earlier to warm up, and bring the elbows up. Option 2 would be to cactus the arms. Entirely up to you, depends on how your shoulders are feeling. We're going to do a bit more shoulder work later, so just pace yourself. And again, rib cage wants to stay tucked, so we're making sure we're not arching and therefore losing the core engagement. Ribs in. Keep the feet planted. Push through the left foot. Twist to the left side. Hold. Keep breathing. come back to center, push through the right foot, twist towards the right side. Come to center. We're going to do that 3 more times, twisting each way, holding at the end and seeing if you can twist a little bit deeper by really using the deep obliques. Come back. Twisting the other way. Come back. Again to the left. Coming back. Twisting over to the right. Good. Come back. Last time each way. To center. Twist across. And come back to the center. Okay, release the arms down if you've captured them. Mine are still dying from that strength and conditioning session the other day. If you haven't done one with them yet, highly recommend. Okay, so we're going to do one set first, and then we'll go back through and we'll do it all again rather than repeating things over and over. So the next one we're going to do actually comes from that. We're going to do 45 seconds on, and then your 15-second rest break is not really a rest break so much. So we're going to bring hands out. I'll show you this way for a second. You're going to have your thumbs pointing behind, the rest of the fingers drawn in. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you, and we're just going to rip up and squeeze as low as you can with the elbows. Really hug the shoulder blades together and up. We're doing that for 45 seconds. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to try and pick ourselves up and down. So if you have nice handles on your chair, you're probably going to get a bit more height than I am with the dinosaur arms. You're trying to lift yourself up. If you can and you're feeling okay here, see if you can really use your core, pull the hips up and down. It doesn't look like much, these start to build. So we're just lifting up, trying to use the core to round the back and bring the body down. Can you see, Lisa? Are you okay? Okay. Okay, so when you're ready, bringing the arms out, really squeeze them back again. Notice the ribs want to flare and get away from this. Thumbs point backwards. And then wrapping the arms up and down, squeeze up and down, squeeze up, squeeze. Ah, I love the faces that are starting already. I hate these things. Squeeze up and down, halfway. Really squeeze at the bottom, really pull down. Feel the lacerator starting to fire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hands straight down. Lift up. Use your core, use your arms. Slowly lower down. We're going for 5 of these. Push down. Lift up and then try and pull the hips back. Use the core. Lower down. Push up, pull back, 3, and down, push up, hold, 2, and down, last one, pull it up, hold, and up yourself down. Whew. Okay, so next one we're going to do is going to be a lateral front raise, so we're going to do that with the tins, or your weights if you are fortunate enough to have some pretty looking weights. I have coconut milk and black beans. Okay. Right for the PT at home. All right. So next one we're doing is quite a simple lat raise. You want to bring the legs towards each other just so you've got enough space to keep the arms in front of the shoulders so we're not trying to get the arms to go too wide. You're going to bring your tins up, hold in front, bring them out to the side, hold at the top, arms go down. And then we're just going to reverse that. So bringing the arms out to the side, arms go in front, arms go down. So we're going to do 10 reps of that, and we really want to, when we get to the top, hold. We're not higher because at that point we lose the muscle engagement. You want to keep this at shoulder height. Shoulders really pull back. So again, use that, pull them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you bring them out, hold, good, and then drop them down. Only other thing I'm going to say, females, we have a bit of natural hyperextension. So when we bring the arms in front, we tend to lock them out and come out to the side, and all we're doing at that point is starting to put more load through ligaments that just aren't meant to support it. So try and keep a micro bend in the joint as you bring it up and across. The elbow stays almost slightly bent so we're not locking. Okay, whenever you are ready, going for 10. So bringing the arms up, shoulder squeeze, behind squeeze, the shoulder blades open out. Gently lower down. And then reverse that. So bring them up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring the arms in front. Hold, gently come down. 1. Bring the arms up. Out to the side, hold, lower down. Arms come up. Back in front. And out. 2. You can keep going. I'm going to move my chair over for a second. Good. And out. Arms up. Arms in front. And slowly down. 3. Up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And down. I'm loving all the variety of tins. I get a good view at sometimes. I'm going to put the rest aside. Bring them in front. And bring them down. Good. Up. Halfway through. Across. Down. Watch the rib cage as well, especially when you bring the arms behind. The ribs want to flare in front and we lose that abdominal engagement. Good. Up, ribs in. There we go, nice. Down. Up. In front. Down. 2 more. And your tins could burn so much. Out, hold. Bring them down. Last one. Out, squeeze. Bring them in front. And drop them down. Whew. Get rid of the torch devices for a second. Nicola suddenly doesn't like her tins. Okay. So next one we're going to do, again, you can choose. So to make this slightly easier for yourself, you're going to sit yourself further back on your chair. To make this a bit harder, you can come further forward. We're going to move quite slowly with this one because we want to make sure the form is okay. So we're going to try and draw both legs lean back onto the chair. So you want to use the chair to brace you. So if you're sitting here, obviously the chair is quite close. If you're sitting at the front, trying to pull the knees up, you rock back a little bit further. So it depends on how you are feeling. What we're going to do from here is we're simply going to let the legs go out, try and come away from the chair slightly, pull them back in. So you're really using your upper body here to let the legs go out. Pull them in, try and use a crunch. Pull them in. Okay. So, when we're ready, finding a position on the chair that will work for you. Leaning back first. And then very slowly hoisting legs up. Bringing them away. Drawing them in. Leaning them away. So really pulling the weight in towards the chest. Squeezing them in. And away. Squeezing them in. Away. In. Perfect. 3 more. Again, keeping the body off the chair so the lower back is working, the front of the body is working. Away. In. Away. And in. Good. Okay, so last exercise we're going to do, and then we're going to repeat the whole lot through. You need your tins again. I actually love the noise they make. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so this one's called a pull-up press. So what we're going to try and do, normally we would do this with a pulley machine, so we would have something pulling away from us. So pull-up press, you want to keep, I'm going to keep saying it, rib cage tight if you don't want to create a back bend. Draw the ribs in. You're going to bring both tins in front of you, and then I want you to imagine someone is trying to twist you to the left. So you're going to keep the body still, move the arms slightly to the left. You probably won't get very far. Come back to center. Draw the abs in. Imagine trying to keep the whole of the front of the body straight. Twist to the right, come back. And then build up a bit of speed. So left to center, right to center, left to center, right, left, right, left, and right, left, right. One more time. keeping that brace position so the abs are taking all the work. Good, and then get rid of the tins. Okay, we'll come back to the beginning. So we'll start with my favorite, the wrist warm-ups. Just because we don't warm them up enough and we keep putting load through them, especially at the moment when everyone's doing far more body weight activities than we've ever done before. So bring them out in front of you, pulse the hand, bring them up. Bring them back down. Go a bit faster than that, bring them back up. There we go, bring them back down. Fast as you can, bring them up. Hold at the top, rib cage tight. Pulse, 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 pulse. Notice which hand wants to slow down so you can talk to it. Notice if it's the thumb or if it's the fingers, keep pulsing. Bring them down. Shake them out. Good, okay, right. So again, find your way to the front of your chair. Choosing hands across the body, choosing to bring the arms up, but notice if we come a back bend and keep this tight. Okay, we're gonna lean back for 10. And up. For 9. And up. For 8. Holding at the bottom, trying to keep it all tight. And up. Back for 7. And up. Back for 6. And up. Back for 5. And up. Back for 4. And up. Back for 3. And up. Back for 2. And up. Last one. Back for 1. And up. Good. Release the arms down. So next one is the oblique twist. So choosing to cross hands over, keeping the elbows up, choosing to cactus the arms. I'm not because my shoulders are on fire. Okay. Draw the rib cage in. When you're ready, we're going to twist to the right. Try to keep the pelvis level. Hold. Come back to center. Twist to the left, hold. Come back to center, twist to the right. Keep trying to twist as far around as you can. Really feel your obliques firing up. Center, left. To center, to the right. To center, to the left. Back to center, 2 more times, right. Center, left, center, last one. Center, left. Back to center. Good. Release the arms down. Okay, so this time this delightful thumbs back. It's definitely no thumbs up from me. So we're going to go for 45 seconds of this and then 5 reps. And we're actually going to do this twice because we can. So rib cage draws in, arms out, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Really hopefully feel some kind of pulling sensation underneath the armpit, and then up and down, up, squeeze, up, squeeze. Move in your own time. Really making sure at the bottom that you're coming down and then squeezing down and back. Almost there. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands go straight down. Back to that nasty one. We're going to pick up, pull the core in, try and lift the hips up and back. Nice. And then come down. Push down, lift, pull back, and come down. Push down, lift, up and back, and down. Push down, pull back, and down. Last one. Push down, up and back, and down. Okay. Take a second. We're going to do that one again. Do we all really try and take breaks with these because everyone's kind of like, I don't know what to do. Most of you are muted too, which doesn't help my world. Okay, arms come back behind you, thumbs point back. watch this. We've got to watch this rib cage. If the rib cage is exposed, the mid back is at risk. So we've got to keep this tucked at all times. Okay, when you're ready, up and down as fast as you can. Really squeezing at the bottom. Imagine firing into those muscles at the back. Half of this body weight stuff only gets harder once you can start to feel the muscle working. Halfway. Squeeze. I know it hurts. I don't know why it hurts, but it really hurts. Watch the rib cage. Almost done. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, push down. Pick yourself up, pull the hips back. Use the core, try and pull the hips back behind you and lower down. Push down, pull up. 4, down, push down, pull up. 3, down, push down. Really use the core, pull the hips back and come down. Last one. Good. Whew. And come down. Grab a hold of your tins. Okay. So we're going back to those lateral raises. So front raise to a lateral raise. So again, ribs tucked in, out to the side, lower down, keeping a micro bend in the elbows, up to the side, forward and down, up, out and down, out, front and down. Good. Up, out and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you go out, in front and down. Good. Bring it up. Squeeze the shoulder blades and down. Bring it up. Imagine squeezing the chest as you bring it forward. Good. And down. In front. Squeeze shoulder blades and down. Out. Squeeze shoulder blades. Pull the chest in front. Good. And come down. 2 more. Open. Down. Out. Pull the chest and down. Last step. Up. Out. Down. Out. Front. And down. Thank God. Okay. Put this in. Not one more exercise. We'll come back to that in a second. Okay, so we're going back to this abdominal leaning. So bring your knees, legs, lean back. Move them up. Take a good hold. I mean, you can interlace your fingers if you like. You can just hold on to individual legs, up to you. Lift yourself up. So you're trying to lift the chest up. So lifting the collarbones so we're not rounding into the low back. Legs go away. Legs pull in. Away, lean back. Pull in. Away, ooh, lean back. Pull in. Away. And in. Away. In. Away. Really squeeze in as small as you can. Lift the chest up as you draw the weight in. 2, last one. And 1, good. Bringing it down. Take a hold of your tins. Okay, so last one, we're going for that kind of pull-off press, perturbation type thing. You've got to make sure this stays as tight as it possibly can. So rib cage really draws in. Make that as solid as it goes. Tins in front. Keep the front of the body, i.e. chest, shoulders facing forward, and just try and move the arms left and right. So we worked the deeper obliques, now we're working the surface obliques. Going left, right, resisting against it with the opposing side of the body. Two more on each side. And then get rid of the tins. Oh, good. Keep going on there, Julie. I'm quite jealous. I need to know about that. Bring the hands behind you. We're just going to stretch ourselves out. You can choose. Fingers can go behind. If the wrists don't quite cooperate with that, hands can go out. And just really this time allow the ribs to flare out. Just pull the shoulders back, find some space through the front of the body. Allow the head to drop back slightly. Bring yourself up, interlace the fingers in front of you, repeat what we did earlier. So really pull the shoulders forward. Turn the hands away, reach the arms up. Turn the hands down, pull them forward. Good, turn the hands away, reach them up. Last one, hands go down, pull forward. Hands go away, open up. Good, and then release the hands down, keep your left arm up, right hand grabs the chair and just make a gentle side stretch, stretch elbows and obliques. Bring yourself up, swap sides. Inhale, bring yourself up. Interlace the fingers, and we're just going to make waves through the wrists. And then go the other way. Oh, I almost figured out how to go the other way now. Last week it's like, what? Okay, shake out the hands. Just stretch out. So we're going to bring the arm across. Use the opposite arm to pull across the body. But instead of just allowing the shoulder to go with it all the way around, we don't really feel anything. I want you to imagine pulling that shoulder back. So you're really resisting this movement. Release down, swap over. Release down. Okay, I'll do this one facing you. So what I'd like you to do, you're going to interlace the hands behind. Bring both hands across into your right, so it's your left hip. You're going to bring top and bottom rows of teeth together at the front. And I'd like you to pull the chin back. So you're trying to create that delightful double chin. And then pull your left shoulder down and drop the head across to the right side, keeping the teeth clamped. Take one more breath cycle here and then slowly start to extend the bottom hand down. This will increase quite drastically down through into the deltoid, so just be mindful of how far you pull the fingers down. Keeping those teeth together, keep the chin tucked back. Good. Slowly come up. Bring the hands back together, swap them across the other side. So same again, teeth together, pull them back. It's really hard to cue this, I know I should do it. Pull your chin back, drop the shoulder right down, drop the head away. And then again, choosing to extend the arm down if you like. Pulling the fingers further down will increase the stretch. Good. Slowly bring your hands back together, bring them behind you one last time, pull the shoulders back. Really open up the chest. Good, shake it out. You are done. Thank you very much for joining me. And if